Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. So, a while back I did a video about a new cat that I had who was a stray. Or, no, I thought he was a stray. It turned out he wasn't a stray. Unfortunately, I took Bartholomew to the vet to get, just to get a checkup, and they scanned him and they found out that he had a microchip. So even though he didn't have a collar on, it turned out he had an owner, and the owner wanted him back, and they came back and got him. So I was really sad I had to give up Bartholomew. However, the vet that I was at offered to let me adopt a cat. So I have a new cat that I get to show to you. See. There she is. This is Maggie. She's a super sweet kitty cat. She is 13 years old, so she's pretty old for a cat. And she's really skittish. She wouldn't even come out to let me pet her for a long time. She just hid under the bed and stuff for the first few days. But after a while, she warmed up to me and started coming out to let me pet her. But yeah, she's a super sweet kitty cat. She's super quiet. She never makes any noise. She never meows, never hisses, never purrs. I've never heard her make any sound at all. But that's okay. At least she's not making a lot of annoying noises, meowing all night or anything like that. But and she's finally starting to leave the room that I have for her. She's even getting curious right now, wanting to go out of the room, which is fine. And exploring, which is nice. I was worried she was just going to stay, because she actually not grew up, but spent most of her life in the kennel at that vet's office. They said they've had her for so long that, I guess she's just used to being confined to a really small spot. They let her out of her cage frequently for stimulation and all that, but she's used to living in a cage, sleeping in a cage. So I think that's why she stays in her little bed that I made her in this little corner of the room most of the time. But I'm glad that she's finally starting to get intrepid and leave the room. But a really exciting thing also is tomorrow I'm going to get another cat. I'm going to get another tabby cat. He'll be a younger tabby cat. I'm going to be real careful about introducing them. I searched online for information on how to best introduce cats to each other, because I know they can be pretty aggressive and not happy to see each other when cats first meet. So Maggie will stay in her room, and the new cat his domain will be downstairs for a while until they get to know each other. And eventually, hopefully, I can introduce them to each other slowly, and maybe they'll start to be nice to each other. We'll see. But they'll have their own room so that they'll be safe and they won't hurt each other when I'm not around and all that. Maggie, where are you going? Come back here. Here, kitty. What you looking at? Oh. So anyways, that's Maggie, my newest cat. Sadly, Bartholomew is back with his owner, who's a little old lady, I think in her 80s. But at least I have Maggie now, and soon I'll have Nico. I actually have a cat picked out. I picked him out at the pet store, but I had to go through a adoption thing where they asked me questions to make sure it was the right home for him and all that. But I'm gonna go pick him up tomorrow at the pet store and adopt him. So, anyways, I'll probably be doing a video later about Nico. But this is Maggie. I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything's going to be okay.